Hi, I am a creative reader, and this is Almost Random, the place where we talk about almost anything. But before we start, remember I am not here to tell you how to live your life or what you are doing right or wrong. I am not an expert in anything. I am just like you, a traveler here in life. So please be kind in the comments. Let's keep this a safe place. Today I was thinking about talking about the topic from last week, goals, passions, and dreams, with the focus being on goals. And I will mostly be talking about the music industry, artists, YouTubers, and that sort of creative area. But this is a big topic, and what we talk about can be easily implied to any goal. So let's get started. What are your goals? Are you ambitious? Do you have a list, step by step, on how to reach that goal? Do you only have a realistic goal, or do you also have a dream goal? And what is that? I mean, a realistic goal could be if you are a musician and you would like to be signed by a record label. But the dream would be to play on that huge arena with the crowd going wild and every ticket is sold. So that is a difference. But to reach our goals, most of them, we have to make sacrifices. And are you willing to do that? How far are you willing to go to reach your goal? The sad thing is that we put labels on each other and what the goal is supposed to be. So if you aren't willing to sacrifice this or that or do this or that, people might tell you that you don't want it bad enough, that you don't deserve it. But who are we to judge? Even if our goals may be the same, our journey might be different. And we might not have the opportunities that everyone else has. I mean, it could be a money thing. Like, just by looking at this video, you know for sure that my goal isn't to be the next big YouTuber or content creator. Then my setup would have been much more professional, and I would have taken a lot more time to prepare myself, to do my hair, fix my makeup, and all that stuff. But I'm just sitting here and having a chat with you guys. So you know that my goal isn't that. I don't really have a goal, to be honest. I've never been that sort of ambitious person. If I would have a goal for this show, it would just to be able to do it regularly and have a few viewers that return and maybe say, "Whoa, great job, really interesting, I enjoyed it." And for the short and sweet, just to have a steady flow of artists that want me to chat about them. And that's enough for me. I don't want to be the next big YouTuber or influencer or whatever the label might be. I'm quite happy where I am. So many could argue, well, why should anyone watch you? Good point. Why are you? There are a million brilliant YouTubers out there in every category. So why would you watch me? Heck do I know. I'm just trying to sit here and spend this time with you. You know, that crazy chatty friend that talks about all sorts of random stuff and make you think about things. And that is sort of what I want. I want to make you think. I want to open your mind. I want to dream, live, smile, enjoy life. So back to the topic, and this is why the show is called Almost Random, because you never know where we will go. So, goals. What is your setup? Do you have a plan? And how do you get started? Do you have a solid foundation, or do you just jump into it? These are actually great questions, and how important it is sort of depends on what your goals are. I mean, if you are building a business, then a solid foundation is absolutely a must. If you inspire to be the next great musicians, you need time to practice. You need bandmates, maybe. You need a studio where you can record. And all of that takes time and a crap load of money. And even if you are a content creator on YouTube or Instagram, Twitter, whatever, most seem to think that if you are a YouTuber, you sort of just sit there and stuff fall in your laps and people just give you things to chat about and suddenly you're rich or whatever. But if you follow the sort of more real YouTubers, in lack of a better word, they often tell you about all the hard work that go into what they do. I mean, they don't sit there just like I do and speak into the camera for a few minutes and get all that stuff. It is hours and hours of dedication. They have the equipment, they do the editing. And even if they get those companies to say, hey, talk about some free stuff here, they are still bound by regulations and they have to sign stuff. And then after filming, they have to send it back to the company that approves it. So, I mean, it is a lot of work. And honestly, no, thank you. Not for me. I am happy right here, sitting, enjoying you, enjoying me, I hope. So that is what you have to think about. Is the goal you want to reach the right one for you? Is it? Are you setting the rib too high or even too low? Most of us, we can do more than we think, especially if we get the right help, the right support, the right equipment. And for many of us, we just need a kick in the peach to do something, get out there, try. You never know what people are looking for. They may look at your stuff and say, oh God, this is the best I ever heard or seen or read or whatever it is you do. You just have to figure out what that something is and have a plan for it. And maybe even a backup plan. What if you fail? What if it doesn't go as you want to? Are you passionate enough to continue even if you don't ever reach that goal? Do you have a happy medium? But don't be discouraged. I mean, just remember the old dudes. Many of them died poor and unknown. And now they are our great ones that we admire, that we want to be. So you never know who you will reach. and who you might inspire on the way. Life is an amazing journey. You never know what will happen. So if you have that goal, make sure it is your goal and not someone else's. Make sure the road there is your road to travel. Don't let anyone tell you what to do. I mean, advice, brilliant. Listen to them and make them yours. What is right for 99% might not be the right thing for you. And that is okay. We are all different. We don't have to be the same, even if we have the same sort of goals. We are individuals. We are not clones. So I hope that made your day a little less boring, maybe a bit inspirational and just enough for crazy. And I hope to see you next week. And just so you know, in some of my future content, the comments might be turned off because some of the topics I would like to talk about are a bit of a trigger to some, and I want this to be a safe place. So for those episodes, the comments will be off. And some will even go very deep, so there will be an age limit to them. Not everything are meant for kids. This show isn't. So enjoy your day, enjoy your life. I am Creative Reader. This was Almost Random, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.